Hey guys, Australian Lego Guy 04 here again, and today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts of the Lego Disney 100 minifigures, the latest CMF series that will be coming out tomorrow, from my understanding. June 1st is tomorrow indeed, today is 31st of May, and I did also make a video recently, well just now literally, of the Jurassic Park sets, just talking about them in general. Now I'm going to be talking about the Disney 100 minifigures, so let's talk about them because Lego Disney, well, Disney, the company, was founded 100 years ago, which is a very long time ago. And this year, basically, Disney is celebrating, of course, the company. So they made Lego also made, Lego partnered with Disney to make a 100 years CMF series, as well as like other Lego sets. All right, without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so first of all, these retail for $6 Australian, which of course, ever since 2017, they have him having the CMF blind bag prices for $6 each. But of course, if you get these from like Target, Kmart, Big W, you're most likely gonna get them for $5 there. Comes out tomorrow according to the Lego.com website. All right, let's talk about the CMF. So this is the packaging design, and I like the packaging design. It looks very nice with the silver. There are 18 minifigures in the series. The one before this had 12 only. And anyway, let's talk about each minifigure. Let's see. All right, let's talk about. So they put these in categories. So we have the Robin Hood pair, the Coco pair, just other characters. And we got like the characters from the very early Disney characters. We have the villains and the princesses. All right, let's talk about the princesses first. All right, so this series has four princesses. You have Mulan, Aurora, Tiana, and Pocahontas. Series 1 had two princesses, Ariel and Alice, if you want to count Alice as a princess. Disney Series 2 had three princesses, Anna, Elsa, and Jasmine. So now we're getting Mulan, Aurora, Pocahontas, and Tiana. What do I think of these? Let's talk about each individual one. Mulan, I've seen Mulan like once, like the animated film. The minifigure doesn't look that bad. I think the minifigure looks nice. I like the torso and leg printing. She even comes with a cylinder piece with a cricket printed on it. Not one that I really want, but I say that it's a pretty decent minifigure. Next up is Aurora. She's alright. Not a huge fan of her, but she's alright. Not bad. Then we have Tiana from Princess and the Frog. Oh yeah, by the way, Aurora is from Sleeping Beauty, and yes, I have seen Sleeping Beauty. Then we have Princess and the Frog, a movie that I saw a very long time ago. Then we have Tiana. So you got Tiana, an okay minifigure, but I think my favorite of the four princesses is probably Pocahontas. I just like the Pocahontas minifigure better. I don't know why. I just, even though Tiana and Aurora are probably more colorful, I like Pocahontas more. So out of these four princesses, I'm excited for Pocahontas the most, but ideally I want all four of these princesses. All right, next up we have the villains. So we have the evil witch from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, of course, the first ever Disney animated film. We have Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians, the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland, and Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog. First of all, the Evil Queen. This is an amazing minifigure. Now, it doesn't show in the picture, but she also comes with a magic mirror. And the minifigure herself is just amazing looking. I just like this minifigure. It looks really good. This is definitely in my top 5 most wanted minifigures from this series. I love that minifigure. Same goes with Cruella de Vil. Amazing minifigure. I just watched 101 Dalmatians for the first time recently, and yeah, what a great looking minifigure. So already I can say that these two minifigures are really good. Queen of Hearts is another good minifigure. Of course, in the first Disney series that came out in 2016, we had Alice and Cheshire Cat. Now we have the Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts is a great looking minifigure. Not, I don't like her as much as I do as much as Cruella de Vil on the Evil Queen, but good minifigure. Then we have Dr. Facilia from Princess and the Frog. Pretty good looking minifigure. Not a minifigure that I'm like excited to get, but still a good minifigure. So those are like the villains. There are two more villains, but they just paired those with the other minifigures. Then we have the Disney classics. This group of minifigures is probably my least favorite because I'm not a huge fan of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Then we have a Pinocchio pair. Okay, Jiminy Cricket looks great. I love that minifigure. It just looks really good in my opinion. Pinocchio, I don't know why. I just don't think the minifigure translated well into Lego form. I'm not a huge fan of this minifigure, unfortunately. Maybe the head should have been molded and it would have looked better. I just don't like the face and the head. It just doesn't work for me. And then we have Sorcerer Mickey. He was a nice minifigure. Okay, that's that pair. Alright, then we have the only Pixar characters of this series, which is Coco, the first time we're ever getting Lego Coco. And both of these minifigures are fantastic. I love both these minifigures, especially Ernesto de la Cruz. Just the printing all over him looks great. He's, of course, the villain of Coco. It's nice to get him. Miguel is great as well. I just like that face and the hood. Also, you can swap out the head and hood piece with his normal face and a hair piece. So you got a lot of versatility to this minifigure. You even get Dante, so technically three characters because Dante is prominent to Coco. Then we have Robin Hood. I watched Robin Hood recently for the first time. Movie was pretty enjoyable. Robin Hood, first of all, looks fantastic. He's also in my top 5. I love that fox looking minifigure. It's just a great looking minifigure. King John, I don't really like King John as much as I like Robin Hood. Like I said, the King John is still pretty good. Again, this whole series in general is just really good. I think if when I end up getting these minifigures, hopefully I will. I might think that this series will be better than the first one because obviously this series is way better than the second series. Second series wasn't that good with the odd choices of the ducks and the Chip and Dale. This series is great because you get many characters from different franchises. Yep. So the Robin Hood pair is pretty good. And finally, we have two other characters that I really adore. Baymax from Big Hero 6. I've seen Big Hero 6 like quite a few times. And then we have Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Now, Stitch was also in the first series, but this time he has a different eye expression. And then also he has his forearms and is wearing a costume. And he has two blasters. So this version of Stitch looks really good in my opinion. Baymax, I know a lot of people don't like this minifigure because the proportions on him aren't correct. But I really like Baymax nonetheless. I like those arms. I just like the minifigure. I don't care what anyone else says. Alright, those are all 18 of the minifigures. So you got like a lot of different franchises. So you have Coco, Robin Hood, Lilo and Stitch, Big Hero 6, Pinocchio is 5, Fantasia is 6, 101 Dalmatians is 7, Alice in Wonderland is 8, Princess and the Frog is 9, Snow White is 10, Pocahontas is 11, Sleeping Beauty is 12, Mulan is 13. So you got this series has like minifigures from 13 different film franchises, which is a lot because you get 18. That means that the remaining 5, well, one of them is, of course, just not based on a film, just based on shorts. So that means there would be 4 franchises with pairs. So you got a Coco pair, a Robin Hood pair, a Pinocchio pair, and a Princess and the Frog pair. Disney Series 1, Disney Series 2 had a lot of pairs, but I guess this series they wanted a diverse of Disney characters, so they decided not to have a pair for everyone. Which I actually do like the idea because, like for example, we already have seen Alice before, we've seen Maleficent before, we got Aurora now. So I do like the idea of that. Those are my thoughts of the Disney minifigures that are coming out tomorrow, according to the Lego website. And this series looks fantastic. Hopefully, when I buy this, I might change in my opinion and say, oh, okay, this is my favorite CMF series. Because currently, I think Disney Series 1 is my favorite CMF series, as well as like Series 24 and Simpsons Series 2. But this series is fantastic as a whole. Hopefully, I can get my hands on these minifigures. These will fly off shelves quickly because Lego Disney is just popular, and because these are minifigures, people are just going to be buying them. That's my thoughts of the Disney 100 minifigures. What do you guys think? Which minifigure are you most excited for? If I had to pick like my top 5 most wanted ones, I would have to pick Robin Hood, Ernesto de la Cruz, Stitch, Baymax, and the Evil Queen. Those are like the top 5 I want the most. My least favorite is probably Oswald the Lucky Rabbit because he's like the only character that's not based on an animated film because he's in black and white, so not really a vibrant, colorful looking minifigure. But my plan is to get all 18 of these minifigures. Anyways, that is it for this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.